Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 2. We are going to present case study topic 9, TechSmart Electronics. So here is our team members who contributed in this presentation. And this is our case study question.
Hi, my name is Nur Afika binti Wais Kushpi. Today, our group will present our case study on TechSmart Electronics. TechSmart Electronics is a company that designs, manufactures and repairs electronic power supplies for the computer, medical and office products industry. The company focuses on three important aspects, which are quality, service and value. To achieve high performance and customer satisfaction, TechSmart applies Deming 14 points and the Barrage criteria in its management practice. First, TechSmart demonstrates strong leadership by creating a clear vision and encouraging a culture of quality throughout the organization. Management supports employees and promotes continuous improvement in daily operations. Second, the company places great importance on customer satisfaction. TechSmart collects customer feedback, understand customer needs, and use this information to improve its products and services. This helps the company build a strong relationship with customer and maintain customer loyalty. Third one, employee involvement is a key factor in the company's success. Employees are encouraged to participate in problem-solving activities, receive training opportunities, and contribute ideas for improvement. This creates a more motivated and engaged workforce. In addition, TechSmart uses continuous improvement strategies to increase efficiency and reduce defects. By monitoring and making improvement regularly, the company is able to maintain high quality standards and remain competitive in the market.
TechSmart Electronics has implemented various management and quality practices to improve its performance and competitiveness. To evaluate the effectiveness of these practices, they can be compared with Malcolm Baldrige criteria, which provide a framework for organizational excellence. This presentation will explain how TechSmart practice support the different category and requirement of the Baldrige criteria.
There are 7 Baldrige criteria that practiced by the TechSmart company. The first criteria is leadership. What is leadership? Leadership in the Baldrige criteria refers to the role of leaders in establishing a clear vision, mission, and organizational values, as well as guiding the organization to remain on the right path in order to successfully achieve its goals. This criteria is fulfilled by TechSmart company, where its leaders set objectives and guide cross-functional teams to review and develop individual plans for presentation to employees. In addition, TechSmart senior leaders also demonstrate their leadership through their contribution as instructors at TechSmart University, where they teach subjects such as change management, customer service, quality, leadership, and many more. Furthermore, encouraging good and effective communication between leaders and employees can ensure that employees will have a better understanding about their responsibilities. This is in line with the practice that implemented by the TechSmart company, which is TechSmart leaders participate in quarterly communication meetings with all the employees in order to discuss about the company issues and answer questions. Second criteria is strategic planning. According to the Baldrige criteria, strategic planning is the process of planning goals and strategies to achieve both short-term and long-term success. In addition, through the planning process, organizations are able to identify their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, or known as SWOT. TechSmart implements strategic planning to identify their SWOT and to ensure customer satisfaction. The strategic planning process that implemented by the TechSmart company includes customer feedbacks that obtained through sales representative, phone calls, and visits by the executive, as well as customer satisfaction surveys. After that, the customer satisfaction data are reviewed and compared by the executive team. The strategic planning process also includes market research and benchmarking information from customers, suppliers, competitors, and industry leaders. The data analysis that obtained will discussed by the all managers to develop long-term strategy planning.
The third Baldrige criteria is customer focus. Do you know what is customer focus? Let me tell you. Customer focus is referred to emphasize that understanding customers' needs and satisfaction is very important to ensure that products or service are consistently of high quality. So this criteria is fulfilled by TechSmart because TechSmart obtain customers' feedbacks through more than a dozen different processes and validates the information through consolidations and cross-referencing. Furthermore, all customers' complaints are handled by the Vice President of Sales within 2 days in order to improve the quality of TechSmart's products. The fourth criteria is measurement, analysis, and knowledge management. The organizations use data and information to support decision-making and manage performance. Based on these 3 points, TechSmart has fulfilled the Baldrige criteria for measurement, analysis, and knowledge management. This is because the company regularly collects and analyzes operational data from all departments using Six Sigma measurement to monitor and improve quality, and also trains employees in a structured problem-solving process. This practice shows that TechSmart effectively use data, analyze, and knowledge to support decision-making and also make a continuous improvement.
The next Baldrige criteria is workforce. Workforce Baldrige criteria can be defined as assessment on how the organization empowerment of its employee, support and management of its employees so that the organization can ensure them to progress. So basically, in a simpler way, this criteria means that how does the company take care of its employee and help them to grow. So TechSmart practice support this Baldrige criteria using practice 12, 13, and 14. In practice 12, TechSmart use self-managed work group in which employees make most day-to-day decision while manager focus on coaching and process involvement. While in practice 13, where the employee receive training which is mandatory for all salespeople, engineer, office staff, and manager so that they can perform better. And practice 14, employees are surveyed for each year to know that to measure their satisfaction on the company. Next Baldrige criteria is operation. This Baldrige criteria is where we want to take a look whether the company work process is efficient, consistent, and always improving or not. So it's analyzed on how the company designs its process, how the company control its quality, and how they improve their operation and key process. So TechSmart support this criteria using practice 15 because there is a cross-functional team that can guide the product development for the company. And other than that, TechSmart also support this criteria using practice 16 because there is a collaboration between the new product introduction team that work together with design engineer and customer so that the design requirement can be met during the manufacturing and testing. So all this process is formally documented so that the proper corrective action can be taken later. Other than that is practice 17 where the quality is assessed through the audits, employee opinion, surveys, and customer feedback so that it can be improved for later. And lastly is practice 18 where the supplier are also involved in the early stage of product development program to avoid any problem to avoid any problem that can be come later. And the last Baldrige criteria is result. So what is result? Let me tell you. Result is the outcome that the company have achieved in all the area from the previous 6 criteria, which is leadership, financial, operational, customer focus, workforce. So all this area, if there is a result, if there is an actual outcome, then there is a result. So let me give an analogy. Think of it as a report card. After all the studying that we do, which is leadership, planning, process, so what are the grade that we get? So the result is a proof that everything else is working for the company. So TechSmart support result. There is four practice that support result, which is practice 5, because TechSmart set Six Sigma goal for most of its process, where it is the operational result through the Six Sigma goal and parts per million measurement. And second is practice 14, where it is about the workforce result, where we get the employee satisfaction through annual employee satisfaction survey. And practice 16 is the product and process result, where we get the result through the statistical process control that we do, that we formally documented. And lastly is practice 17, which is the quality result, where we get the result of the quality through the audit that we do, whether internal or external, or also customer feedback. So through this, we get the result about the quality of our product in the company.
Next, we're going to present opportunities for improvement at TechSmart Electronics. The Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award framework provides organizations with a holistic model for achieving performance excellence by balancing systematic operations with continuous improvement, while the practices implemented by TechSmart Electronics demonstrate a commendable engagement. A critical analysis against the Baldrige criteria reveals significant operational gaps. By evaluating these weaknesses against the 7 Baldrige categories, specifically focusing on strategic planning, leadership, and operations. This section outlines the core vulnerabilities within the TechSmart's current framework. Furthermore, it provides actionable strategic recommendations designed to enhance TechSmart's pursuit of organizational excellence, ensuring the company not only monitors variation but actively drives innovation and competitive sustainability.
To answer the second question, we have identified several major pillars representing our opportunities for improvement. So our first strategic focus area is measurable results and benchmarking, while TechSmart has a solid foundation in collecting daily operations data across departments. We need to transition from simply gathering data to actively leveraging it. So to achieve this, we recommend developing comprehensive dashboards that clearly show customer satisfactions, financial performance, and overall improvements over time. So next, we turn to innovation and knowledge systems. Specifically, we propose implementing dedicated idea management systems to systematically capture innovation from every level of the company. Next, establishing formal research and development (R&D) investment tracking to evaluate the direct returns on our technical advancements. And TechSmart can create centralized cross-functional knowledge sharing platforms so that breakthroughs in one department can immediately benefit the rest of the organization. And the third one, we have supply control and process improvement. Currently, TechSmart relies heavily on certified suppliers to bypass incoming inspections. So, however, to maintain a truly resilient supply chain, we must evolve this relationship. We need to implement a system of continuous supplier audits to proactively manage risks and guarantee consistent quality. Beyond just auditing, we should focus on building strategic supplier partnerships. By aligning our long-term goals with our vendors, we can co-develop better processes and secure a highly reliable, high-quality pipeline for our manufacturing needs. So next, we will go to the next presenter for the next part.
So the next point of opportunities for improvement are related to customer focus and process management. The point is customer complaint management. Currently, all customer complaints are handled solely by the Vice President of Sales and are expected to be resolved within 2 days. This creates a high risk because the complaint resolution process depends on only one individual. If the Vice President is unavailable or occupied with other responsibilities, complaint may not be resolved on time, which can negatively affect customer satisfaction. So, to address this issue, TechSmart should decentralize complaint handling by allowing employees across different departments to manage customer complaints. In addition, staff should be trained to handle complaints effectively, and clear complaint handling SOP should be developed to ensure consistency and timely resolution. So, the next point of opportunities for improvement is customer retention analysis. Although TechSmart collect customer satisfaction data, there is no clear evidence that the company systematically analyze inactive or lost customer. As a result, the company may not fully understand the reason behind customer dissatisfaction and customer loss. Therefore, TechSmart should conduct a lost customer analysis program by contacting inactive customers to identify the causes of their dissatisfaction. The feedback collected can then be used in strategic planning and continuous improvement effort. So, by implementing this action, TechSmart can improve customer satisfaction, treating customer retention, and enhance its overall performance excellence. So, I will pass to the next presenter.
Another point will be society, ethics, and governance. The recommended action for TechSmart is establish a governance and corporate social responsibility (CSR) framework. Senior leadership must institute formal metrics to tracking environmental impact. For example, electronic waste reduction, energy sufficiency goals for power supplies, and public responsibility. This is ensured to prevent no visible initiatives for community, sustainability, or ethical governance. Next will be strategic deployment. For this recommended action, will be develop a strat to ops alignment metrics, create clear operational boundaries for employee empowerment. For instance, allow self-managed teams autonomy only within defined budgetary or process boundaries that explicitly tie back to the seasonal corporate KPIs. This is to ensure to prevent decentralized, uncoordinated day-to-day employee decisions.
In conclusion, TechSmart Electronics has successfully implemented the boundary criteria and the means principle to improve organization performance and product quality. The company focuses on leadership, customer satisfaction, employee involvement, and continuous improvement. Although there are still some areas that can be improved, TechSmart has built a strong foundation for a long-term success and maintaining its competitiveness in the industry. That's all from us. Thank you.